Hello, Cobrats, and welcome back to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I'm TryclydeTamer, and I tossed a few rocks up here because it could be helpful because like there's these things up here, and we're eventually going to need to lower them down. But to get us started, we're going to go on over right here. Well, here's the control room. So what's this going to do? Yeah, it's going to lower that one, and yeah, can't really bring it down all too much, I don't think. I'm not really sure. And this one's like really stuck. And then our mementos say, repair the machine powering the eastern bridge. Okay. Right. So I have to go to here, but I don't think I have absolutely everything I need. Okay, don't even need to have those brick things right here. But first of all, let's go on over this way to get to the inner cistern. The purpose of the inner sanctum had always been to study the orbs and find a way to force them to yield their power. However, he was still unaware of this. Alright, we're in a watery place right here, so it's all nice and dandy full. Okay. Alright. Not 100% sure of where all I need to go.
Am I conserving water from the spring?
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking?
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
Now, of course, there's a lot of water here, but yeah, there is a current that would appear, but like as if you take a lot of time to do everything that you need to do. So yeah, gotta be careful with our platforming and press W instead of Q because computer controls. Let's just get this over here. I hear somebody talking. Somebody in there? Pays memory echoes through the large empty chamber. Let's continue on this way and jump! Boom! Whoa, almost fell backwards. Let's do some precision platforming. Hi there, friend Leo.
7th of August, 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground, where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
Make it go bye-bye a go-go. Redirect to the water. Can I even move this? Yeah, I can. Just get it started from right here. And it's gonna make it all windy. What will this do? Thousands of century, yeah. Okay. Let's hop off and splatter our legs up into our face. Hi, Carrick. Just kind of hinting that it's pretty dang imminent. We actually must need to use this kind of rock. I don't know if it's a heavy enough rock, but let's see, because got a weird drawbridge right here, and I gotta hit that right there on the dot. Boom. On the money, on the euros, on the dollars. Every form of currency I can think of. Well, I mean, like, there's plenty more currencies that I know, like yen and stuff, but that's not the point of my trying to get to. Speaking of getting across, whoa, Daniel, don't be glitching the game, son. Alright, here we got this again, and it's probably going to do more weird things. Make it all windify again. And is there going to be another Carrick like splash splash? No, not right now.
5th August, 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying, but Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm.
If you know what I'm saying.
The blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, steam puzzles. Ouch. That was painful. It's really deathful. It actually hurts you more than you think. Let's have a look. Yeah, wound bleeding quite badly. Okay. Should I take a laudanum? Let's go ahead and take one to get myself sort of safe. The diary entry for the cistern.
August 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
Then I believe this is our last one right here. Well, I don't believe, I know, because once we do it, it's gonna be all woo and yeah. And then probably once we step into the water, a character is going to chase our butt and probably try to nibble it off. In due time. Oh yeah, it's all fishy. Hi fishy. How's it going, fishy? We don't really have much time to deal with the character, so I'm just gonna get out of the water and get going. Sounds like a guy's drowning over there. The red taint burst from the walls as if they had begun to bleed. He cried out in fear as the spectacle began to consume the blue shimmer. Alright, we got the cistern taken care of, which should mean that the water right there is kind of lowered a bit. So yeah, that's out of the way for now. So now let's go into the control room. Another machine room kind of thing. Beautiful wild orchid seemed a testament to nature's strength, being able to grow inside Brandenburg. Alas, it was Alexander's studies and care which enabled the flower to blossom. Such beautiful poetry, even though Alexander's a dickwad.
Herbert, how did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we plan.
I couldn't agree even more. And we got a lot of pipes around here to pick up and plenty of weirdo puzzles. But I say we start off with the pipes. Gotta find where we actually place the pipes, which I'm not 524% sure. Okay, it's just kind of one of these rooms where we need to collect the pipes. Yeah, well, there's plenty of stuff. But as for now, we got this right here, which will bring it up. And it's actually going to slowly get down, so... Alright, got a few boxes there. Let's actually slide this pipe through and just set it down. A lot of rooms around here. And here's a little something right there. I think there's a diary, a couple diary entries throughout here, but... let's go into here, because right there, I think, is where the pipes go. So we gotta find exactly where they fit. And I think there's more than just these two pipes. Okay, here we go, let's read this. Flow of tamed lightning, blobbly blobbler bloob bloobing glopping. Ooh, got the wooden crank. Alright, I kinda used a little bit of teetering around. I actually got that to go down. There we go, I think I got that right.
Daniel, is that you? What are you doing?
Making progress? Okay, so this is all about like balancing. There's like things that are like up in certain positions from the other side. I think we have to just balance them out, so let me do that. I think we need to go until it clicks. Okay, there we go. Just have to get them until they click, and then that happens. Just to show that it happens, there we go, blah blah blah, and then wooden crank to replace it. Even though the boss is already in place. He waited for his eyes to adjust to the darkness, but no shape or contour appeared. Kind of showing that, like if you crouch and stuff in the darkness, it'll, like, adjust your eyes. And now it's going to actually start coming down, but it's not going to come down fully. So we're going to have to use rocks and stuff to weigh it down. There we go. Okay, I only had to toss one thing. I got like a couple different things. And now let's go to the morgue. Blue light blinded him as it had dawned inside the murky tomb in Algeria. Just an enchanting, and then he tried to approach it, but the Baron's firm hand held him back. Kind of tying things together, even though those weren't as tied together at the time.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded.
What?
The shadow. It has? For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor, to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
What I do well on my mentioning of death. Yeah, there are a few dead men just laying around. Huh, get it? And here in the morgue.
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help!
All these dead bodies. So he picked up that copper tube. Looks like a part of a surgical tool. Kind of alluding to what we may do. Yeah, we don't really want to linger in here because our sanity is at hand. Come on, Daniel. How's your sanity? Crystal clear. Yeah, right. I'll believe that. Maybe they must like use crystal clear as sarcasm. Like, I'm pretty sure the best is always good, or I don't know. Or crystal clear may be the best, even though I still think it's like, you know, dead people.
I hear you breathing, Daniel.
No, no,
You hear me?
no,
Have you changed your mind?
no. Okay, let's read this, or absorb it. I fear for Daniel, for he is reckless. He is tainted by the approaching shadow, and will not be able to pass the gate. Will he be able to accept this in the end? My love, I've seen evil in him. How am I to trust him with the truth? What cruel irony that I have to do unto him that Agrippa did unto me. Yeah, using the religious words unto and stuff. The vaccine enabling my men to get the punk over in stewards up to success. Yeah. Hinting. So we gotta do a bunch of things to break up Mr. P. Noir here. Let's get started. I think we gotta start by, yeah, drilling right into his temple. Then using the copper tube. The hand drill broke. Oh man. Everything's breaking. And then we use a needle, and then we inject ourselves. Okay, we're good now. Alright, let's leave now. Not so easily though, because this is going to be our first instance of a brute that can come for us. So, we can hide in here amongst the dead bodies. Now if only I could become naked and kind of bury myself under the other naked guys. I appreciate the brute. It's a very intimidating monster, even though it sounds kind of moo-ish. Okay, I think Brute Slee has left the building because there's no further music. And so now we must return to the, well, entrance of the cistern, because now we can finally go to the sewers area. Such a wonderful place. Finished the ritual before it was too late. He had to teach his friend to harvest the vitae. That much was certain. Alright, I've been recording for almost 34 minutes, and who knows how much it's going to be on. Well, episode 6 was kind of short, so this makes up for it. I don't want episodes to keep getting shorter and shorter, so this one is probably a little bit longer. Then again, it's probably only going to be 12 minutes. Oh well. Anyway, until next time on Amnesia the Dark Descent, where we head towards the sewer, where it is down there. Until then, do not toast yourself.